All right, bro. I'll call you back. Have a good one and keep me updated, yeah? All right, cool. Catch you later, man. Oh, hey there. Hopefully you all are doing whatever you're doing. Hopefully you all are enjoying. I know this is a weird spot to see me in. Because I get it. You guys are like, Cab, what are you doing out here? And I get it. It is weird to see me out in nature, touching grass, if you will. But what I'm doing out here is that I want to bring you guys something I'm going to call Cab's Catch Up. And basically what I want this to be is I want it to be a kind of like a podcast where it's more of, you know, I just talk to you guys here. I keep you guys updated on just anything going with my life stuff or just anything in general. I just really want it to be good vibes and a good time. You know, a spot where people can come and just chill, you know, like hang out. I know you guys are really going to be hanging out by watching this through YouTube. That's the best way I can explain it to you all. Basically, these are going to be like one take recordings where there's going to be no time limit whatsoever. I'm just going to yap as much as I want because you all know me. I have a case of not being able to shut up. I'm just going to yap all I want. And when I'm done, I'm done. If I'm done early, cool. If I'm done late, cool. But yeah, also, I hope I'm looking at the camera. The physics and all this stuff has been weird. I'll get to that in a minute. But basically, yeah, I want this to be a podcast kind of style where I'm just yapping about whatever. Because again, it's Cab's Catch Up. I want to catch up with you all. I want you all to catch up with me. And we're just going to do that by just talking, you know, just being genuine, having a good time. You know, everyone enjoying life, whatever. So yeah, I'm going to do one takes. These are going to be very less edited. Like there's not going to be many edits to these. And also what I want to do down the point is I want to bring friends on the podcast, I guess. Because I guess, yeah, we can call this a podcast. That's basically what this is going to turn into. But I want friends to basically, you know, come on every once in a while. And I mean, honestly, they're going to be doing whatever. Like I want it to be genuine vibes. Like I want it to be something where I can just sit down with some friends, we talk about whatever, have a good time. You know, maybe get some of them to answer some deep questions because I feel like that's a fun thing to do. I know it's weird, a little weird, but I'm not talking the deep questions that are like personal. I'm more of talking the deep questions that would connect someone on a later level. And again, I know I'm saying a lot right now because I will get into all of that later. And you are gonna have to bear with me for this first one because again, this is something new for me. Like I'm stepping out of my comfort zone for this. This was a scary thing to like now start. It is very scary just because I don't know how this is going to be taken by you guys. I hope it's taken great, and I'm probably going to keep doing these because I want to. But again, I don't know. We're just going to go with it and we're going to see how it is because again, this is all purely vibes. But yeah, basically that's just the layout I want to give y'all for what this is going to be. And again, I'm sorry if the tracking is gonna act weird. Again, I'm on webcam tracking, so webcam tracking, I've been tinkering with a few things here, which actually real quick, let me here, I gotta go find them. Let me give a shout out because I'm gonna give well, actually there's a few people I need to shout out, but mainly for the model stuff I need to shout out Kana Yukio. I'm gonna butcher these names. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm gonna butcher these names so bad. I am sorry, but I will leave them linked below. But yeah, Kana Fukio, they're a person who has used Wardo and a bunch of other VTuber like motion capture sites or applications is the best way to put it. And they did one for Wardo on expression detection tracking, which makes my model a little more expressive emotion wise. Which, as you can kind of see, you probably have seen it a little bit, or you'll see it more when like I laugh or I'm like surprised, etc. But they're a great person for just the Wardo tips like what I have here. And the other one, GillieAmanita, I'm sorry I'm butchering your all of your names. I'm sorry I'm butchering it. But yeah, I got the lip sync so you guys can kind of see how my mouth tracks a lot better from Gillie, and then I got the expression from Kana. So I've kind of merged it together, and then I went back through and tweaked it to my kind of style. Again, as you can see, the tracking's still stiff. There's a lot that needs to be hashed out, but I'm gonna try and figure that out as this goes on. So I gotta shout out those two. All right, real quick editing cab here. I gotta jump in because there is another shout out I need to give to someone, and that's because I found this person while editing this, and that person is Cheryltje. I don't fully know how to say the full name. I am so sorry. If there's a way to pronounce it, please let me know. But basically, this person makes insane Minecraft music, like insane Minecraft inspired music. Basically, the first song you heard at the very beginning, yeah, that's them. That is their music. So if you like that, I know you're probably already gonna like what they have. I've been listening to their music a lot already. It is very good. Like, it's such heavenly tunes. I gotta say that. Like, it's so good. And you're gonna hear more of it because, yes, I did get in contact with them and they allowed me to use their music in these videos, which, again, Cheryl, thank you. But yeah, again, awesome Minecraft inspired music, C418 inspired music. Like, honestly, it rivals it in my opinion. That's how good it is. As someone who's played Minecraft for a while, it rivals it. So again, I'm going to leave their YouTube and Spotify down below so you all can go over there and listen. Because I recommend, go listen to it. It is good. And you're going to hear more of it anyways. So again, hey, hopefully I can get you addicted to it because I am. I know that for sure. But anyways, enough of me yapping again before I, go back to old me. So I'll let you all go. Let's get back to the video. Because they helped make my model to where it is now. And then the other guy I got to shout out. I got to shout out the man, Zurkie. If you all have not heard of the Zurkie show, that guy's got it on his YouTube, his Instagram, his Spotify. I recommend you all go over to him and tap in to what he's got to say. Because that dude is inspired this, because he actually does it in real life where he'll find a random spot, sit down, and just talk about like life in general with like a message behind it and kind of give more meaning to the message is the best way I can explain it. But no, the dude is awesome. He's inspired me to do this, and I thank him for that. Like, I don't know if he's ever going to see this, but hey, Zurkie, if you do see this, thank you, brother. Much love, dude. Because, dude, I will say, I've been watching your stuff like late at night or when I'm at work on an overnight shift. I'll put a headphone in one of my ears, put on the Zurkie show, and just listen to it as I work. Like, I don't know what it is. It is just, it's nice. It's calm. Like, I enjoy just listening to that kind of stuff. And, it's inspired me to do this. And now I'm not trying to steal the whole flow. That's not what I'm here to do. Again, my goal, because again, he goes more life stuff and whatnot. But I want to take this style and kind of make it, I want to make it mine is the best way to put it. I want to make it mine where I am, I'm talking just about whatever, or I'm talking with friends, right? Deeper conversations. If I am getting a little too close to like a copyright kind of style, like one for one, I am sorry. Please let me know. Please let me know, because again, that is not my intention here. I just want to make that clear. If it does feel like I am, let me know. I can switch stuff up. I will switch stuff up and make it, different. Because again, I'm not trying to steal content. I'm just inspired by his stuff a lot that it makes me want to do this. So Yeah. Shout out to you, Zurkie. Everybody go tap in over there. Because that's the guy who has started what I'm doing now. And genuinely, go over there, listen with an open mind. I will tell you that right now. And that's also what I kind of want you all to do here is, you know, whenever we're just talking about stuff, if it does get to a deeper talk, you know, always just listen with an open mind. You know, like don't go in like thinking the negative straight away. Like just clear it, come in neutral, open-minded, ready to listen. Because I find that is one of the best ways you'll get like a listening, reading kind of experience. And that might just be me. That is what I have found that works. But yeah, again, I'm just going through the little things quick and then we'll kind of go. Like, again, this is the pilot, so a lot is going to be talked about. I'm going to be jumping to a lot of subjects. That's the best way to put it. Because yeah, again, right now I'm doing a solo episode. I definitely want to bring some friends on and then do more solo at some point. Because yeah. And oh, and you know what? Another thing I will say. I know a lot of people don't know this, but a little backstory, at least from me. I used to sit here at night. It's 11:41 p.m. for me, almost midnight as I'm recording this. But what I used to do back when I was first starting out streaming, there'd just be times where I was chilling with my good friend Akko in their server, and there are some other people, which also shout out to you, Akko, by the way. I know we haven't talked in a minute, but a shout out. I would love to bring you onto this sometime. Also with Mel at some time, because I remember at night I'd be sitting there with Akko and Mel and we would just be talking about whatever. Like literally we would just be talking about games or just news, just life, how everyone's doing. Sometimes we get into even like a deeper conversation that's more of just like, again, not personal questions, but more of just like, you know, making each other like think a lot more just about life and other stuff. And it was honestly such great times. And, you know, I guess this is kind of a way I can relive that in a sense, you know. So, yeah, hey, let me know. Akko, if you do ever see this, let me know. I mean, I'll probably reach out to you beforehand. But if I don't and you find this before I reach out to you, hit my DM. Let me know, because I'd love to get you and Mel back on. Well, not back on. I'd like to get back to that, but I'd like to get you guys on this kind of podcast. I'd like to get that. I want to get the boys at Alex and Tetch at some point. I want to get some of my other VTuber friends, IRL friends. I want to get a mix of people and just have vibes and a great time talking. That's the goal. So again, I will probably reach out to people slowly and also do solo episodes here and there. Again, I don't got a full plan for how it's going to go. I'm just going to kind of go with the ball. That's the best way to put it. I'm just going to roll with the ball. We gonna vibe and we gonna have a great time. But yeah, so that's the direction I want to take this podcast. And I hope you all are gonna enjoy this journey and come along with me for it. And so, okay, I think I've said a lot. Sorry, coughing. I just got off of a sickness from last week. It was rough because I was working on this stuff. And again, this ain't no excuse. Because again, I was already scared of doing this. This was just the other half that I was, you know, I was scared. And I was also working on this stuff. And then I got sick. So my voice was just gone, because when I get sick, my voice sounds like a corpse. Couldn't tell you why. It does. But, yeah, that was something. Thankfully, it was only for like a week and I'm pretty much clear. So we back now. And yeah, other than that, I mean, I was just sick and scared, but you know, hey, look, we all start somewhere. And I will say, it's okay to be scared. If you are ever scared of starting somewhere, you just have to start. You don't gotta have it all laid out. You don't gotta have it figured out. You just have to start. That is something I can tell you. Once you start, you gotta be consistent. I can tell you with this, I want to be consistent. Right now, I've told myself I want to do at least like one every month. I want to do more than that, of course, but again, with work and streaming, recording other stuff, I'm going to find time to fit this in my schedule. So for now, once a month, and if I can fit more in, then yeah, I'm gonna fit more in. That's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, if there's anything I can tell anyone, just start it. Whether you're thinking on it, hesitating about it, whatever it is, just start it. Don't need all the details. You don't need it fully planned out. Just start it, go, and stay consistent. Don't give up, don't quit. Because again, there's probably a lot of people doing the same thing you're doing. And at some point, they might quit. And that's just going to make you stronger. It's going to make you better. If you don't quit, don't give up. I can tell you that from experience. As someone who has come from a wrestling background. Because yeah, I did wrestling in high school. As someone who has come from that background, pick yourself up when you're just so down and so mentally defeated that you want to quit. It's not easy, you know, but that's life. Things are never going to be easy in life. That's something I've learned. You want to get it, it's going to be tough, right? The same way I've been working on this YouTube channel and streaming for the past 3 years, which I know it's crazy. It's a lot. You know, it's been a lot of time, even though it doesn't feel like it. It's been a good lot already. And yeah, after 3 years, a lot of people want to quit, especially with me. I'm only at like 200 subs and maybe 300 something on Twitch, you know? And yeah, it's scary. It sucks because 3 years and I'm still here. You know, I get it looks like a bad thing, but to be honest, I'm experimenting and still learning things to this day. I'm always looking how to improve. I'm just making sure that at the end of every day, I'm not giving up by any means. I don't want to give up. I don't want to quit. Right now, I've been set back a bit because of work and them throwing me on late night shifts, which kind of ruin like my schedule, unfortunately. But you know, right now it's a bit of a setback, but that's okay because I'm not going to let it bother me. I'm not. It sucks, but I'm going to get through it. I'm going to find a way out. I'm going to do what I can with the time I got and just keep moving. 'Cause that's what you got to do. Got to stay consistent, keep moving. You don't stop, you don't quit. Just make progress in small movements. That's all you got to do. I know it may not seem like a lot, but even a small improvement in a day, like just one, and then doing that small improvement again the next day and the third day and so on and so forth, you will eventually realize how far you've truly come. Again, it doesn't feel like much because it's so small in the day to day. But when you take a step back and look at like the month and what you truly did, you're going to notice there was a whole lot more that went through, like more than what you saw. And that's where you'll truly realize how far you've come along. Because again, progress isn't going to show straight away, right? Like I've been at this for 3 years. Like I'm still growing. My progress hasn't shown yet. But I still got to choose each day to show up and keep going no matter how hard it gets. No matter the setbacks, no matter anything. Like I told myself at the start of this year, like back in February, that I just wanted to be consistent with YouTube this year. I set myself a goal of get a video out every 2 weeks and not just like a sloppy video. I want the videos to be, you know, good quality I like that I think would be good. And from there, every time I want to figure out how to improve. And I can definitely say from me staying consistent, you can see it on the channel. You can definitely see like the last years beforehand and this year, and you'll see the quality change. Like even the model stuff in this background, which I'm using through Wardo, by the way. This isn't my background. I don't own the background. This is through one that was given to us through Wardo, through the devs themselves, which thank you for. But again, regardless, all the stuff I've been working on has just been slow, consistent progress. That's what it's been. So again, if there's anything I can tell anyone, consistency is your friend. without a doubt. And again, I know I'm already getting into deep talks like this, but again, it's just, I'm gonna yap, I'm gonna say what's on my mind, because that's me. I'm just someone who likes to keep it real. I like to say what's on my mind. You know, I'm not gonna shy down from the truth, even if I make a mistake. Like, hell, if you guys catch me on a mistake or something I did wrong, cool, let me know. I will admit that. I will admit I messed up and I'm wrong. I got no problem with it. But yeah, again, just consistency. But anyways, enough of the deep talks and all that stuff. Let's jump to a little bit of a lighter topic on what I've been doing. And again, I know I talked about part of it here because, as you all heard, yeah, I got work, the scary J-O-B word. Ooh. Scary job. But no, work's not bad. It's just the timing is unlucky for me of just when my shifts are. That's what's been going on with me. But yeah, again, I've been doing that. As you all can see, I've been working on the model, at least just like effectiveness wise. Like, that is just an upgrade I've been doing. As you can probably hear the mics a lot clearer, I've been tweaking with mic settings, like constantly trying to find something that's good. I hope this is all good mic quality for y'all, because that is what I'm aiming for. Like, I'm just aiming for quality and just how to improve each time, because I've been doing that. I did get sick here and it's been a setback, so unfortunately I haven't had as much time to edit or record as I would like, you know? So that's a little unfortunate, but now I'm getting back into work and stuff. I'm gonna slowly get back into my rhythm. The other half is I also got an interview for another job, because I just took the one I have for right now, but this other one might open up a little bit more of my schedule where I might get some time back. So we will see what happens. I'm not entirely sure yet, but again, who knows what it holds. I will keep you guys updated for this probably, because that's what I want to do. I want to keep you guys updated, because I know I say things and I try my best to keep you guys updated, but then I just get in my own head on just negativity sometimes of like, oh, people aren't seeing this, or they're not responding, or they don't care as much. And it kind of sets me back. And again, it's not on anyone. It's not on anyone but me, because I get in my own head. That's just what it is. I get in my own head, and yeah, as y'all see, I just don't communicate the best sometimes. And, you know, it's something I just live with for now. I do need the practice. I think this will also be a good way, because as long as I'm constantly doing these and keeping you all updated, because again, it's Cab's catch up. I want to catch up with you guys the same way you all catch up with me. I think this will help me keep you all updated on what's going on. Because again, I'm not the best at it. You all can see from my Twitter and stuff that, you know, I say stuff, I do stuff. Same with the TikTok. I used to do that stuff, and then it just kind of got demoralizing, but TikTok's a different story. Regardless, though, you know, I want to get back into the swing of things. So that's what I want to slowly do. You know, because again, I got to stay consistent. I got to stay at it. I preach this stuff, and look, I'm not even doing it sometimes. Look at me. Yeah, no, I know I'm not the best. I'm going to try to be. I'm going to try to be day in, day out. Of course, yeah, there's days where I won't be. But I'm going to try day in, day out to be the best for you guys, because that's what I want. You know, so again, I want to slowly get back into Twitter and just posting updates, schedules, whatever I can. You know, it's a rough one, but I want to do that, you know, keep editing, keep working. You know, I just have a lot of life stuff to balance. And I mean, that's technically what life is a balance. It's just a balance of everything, you know. Because again, for me, it's like work, you know, time to myself, recording, streaming, editing, you know, saving time for parents, friends, you know, just everything in general, right? I just kind of got to find what I value most and what I want to take care of most at the time. That's what it is for me. You know, and it's a balance, and I'll figure it out as I go. You know, right now work's being very heavy on me, so I got to find a balance on how to kind of cut back work a little bit and have time to balance editing with everything, have time to balance recording, have time to balance to myself, you know. So yeah, it's just a lot, but I'll get through it. So y'all don't got to worry about that. But yeah, again, I know I haven't been as active on many social medias other than pretty much Twitch and YouTube. But yeah, I want to get back into Twitter. I would like to get back into TikTok at some point. Because again, there's a good chunk of stuff I want to do. I still want to create content, still want to post stuff out. You know, I just think for TikTok, because I'll get into that story now, I guess. Because for TikTok, I am, I used to do it a lot, and then it got to the point where, you know, I think my account got like soft like banned or something. I don't know what it was, but again, it was like all my videos got stuck around like a 200 to 300 range, and I don't know if this has happened to anyone else. I've heard it has, but for me, I had a few videos like break like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, but nothing ever went off. And my other videos got like only 200, 300 views. And it was weird, like very weird, because they consistently stayed at that. And then there were times where I uploaded videos and they would get flagged for no reason. I don't know why. Like I remember one of them was a Mario Kart Wii like clip I had where there was like no swearing, nothing bad in it, you know, but it got flagged and I don't know why. I wish I did, but no clue. You know, and it was just very demoralizing for me at the time. You know, and I look back on it now. I think I either just need to keep uploading to that one account, or I just got to make a new account. One of the two. And I'm probably going to just make a 2.0 account at some point and try both. Like try normal, like TikTok on the normal account, like the main one, and try it on the secondary just to see if it's the same. Because if it's the same results, then it's something on my end and I just got to fix it. But if I notice a difference on the 2.0, then yeah, it's definitely something on TikTok side. So I don't know exactly when I'll get back into that just yet, but I do want to. And when I do, I'll have a good chunk of clips because I have shorts from earlier this year that were uploaded to YouTube. Because even though I stopped uploading to TikTok, I've been uploading the shorts to YouTube. So again, I'm going to have to trial and error that at some point. But those are two things I do want to get back into. Because yeah, it would be nice. And then I do want to get back, because I know if for those of you that have been around on the channel, I know you've seen a lot of Inkshade recently, but I've been enjoying that game. I also want to get back into games with friends. It's just, again, with my work, you know, just getting in the way of my schedule. And then my friends, a good few of them are starting back. Well, not starting. They have been back in college. So again, right now, you know, it's busy. It's rough to get everyone on the right times. I'm going to try to. I'm still going to try my best. You know, we will see what happens, but I'm going to try, and hopefully I can get them, and hopefully we can all have a great time again. Cause yeah, everyone's just been busy. So we'll see how that plays out. But again, I want to get back to that editing style. Cause again, I just want to do all of it. I enjoy doing all of it. It's fun to me. That is what I want to do. Oh yeah, and I guess I should explain. Right now, my goal for uploading this is going to be to YouTube for sure. And I gotta look at Spotify. I want to see if there's a way I can upload this as like a podcast. I'm sure there is. I just got to figure out how. But I think I want this for now to be YouTube and Spotify. Maybe I'll take a clip or two from this and upload it to like TikTok or something once I get that back up. We'll see what happens. Again, there's a lot up in the air right now, and I know I'm yapping a lot, but hey, that's what we're here for. I feel bad sometimes for yapping a lot. Other times I don't. Again, just my personality. But yeah, a lot of stuff is up in the air, so we will see how that all plays out, because I got no exact clue. But I'm gonna ball, I'm gonna try, and we're gonna go through and learn, because that's life. But yeah, again, I could keep going into deep conversations like this, because again, it's something I like to talk about. I just like to talk about it and think about it, you know. I could keep going on a lot of this stuff. And actually, funny enough, I guess speaking of like deeper talks and questions and whatnot, God, I know I'm referencing a lot of people, a lot of things, but just how I'm trying to speak and relate to you guys, you know, and seeing if I can also, you know, like, you know, expose, and I'm not saying expose in a bad way. I'm saying like expose you guys to, you know, maybe something you might pick up and like, right? Like, I don't know how many of you know the Zurkie show. I'm willing to bet not like maybe one other person here knows the Zurkie show before I said it, you know, but like it's a super niche community. But dude, like, you know, maybe one of you goes and watches that after this and hey, look, there you go. A new thing for you, right? So anyways, here, I'm pulling up my phone. I know you all can't see, but I am grabbing my phone because I know I saved it somewhere here. Where is it? Yes. I do want to get it at some point. I don't know when. I'm still figuring it out, but there's these people, I forget their names, but they have multiple channels, but the main one they have is called Achieve You. And on it, it was these 4 friends or brothers, I think, who basically made this card game called How Deep Will You Go? And there's like 3 levels, but basically you just grab a card and there's a question on it. And basically you just ask that question, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to find it because they did have one on, I might need to search it, shoot. But yeah, sometimes they'll put questions on the things, but or on their TikTok and YouTube and whatnot. But I'm trying to find it. There was a good question they asked that I want to ask you guys before I call it here, because I've been yapping for a good minute, but we're gonna wrap up in a minute anyways. But yeah, basically they have a card game. I'm gonna buy it at some point. I want to buy it. I want to get it from them, and I want to take the cards, and what I want to do, whether it's just me or friends here, I want to grab one of their cards at like the end, near the end of each like little session I have of this. And I want to ask the question to people, to everyone. And I'm going to answer it myself too. I want to ask it just, you know, because, you know, maybe you guys answer in the comments or something, right? Maybe you answer back if you guys feel comfortable answering. Like, again, you guys don't have to answer, you know, but again, if you want to, it's sick. But yeah, it's called How Deep Will You Go? And I literally saw it earlier. I'm trying to find it. It was such a good question. Hang on, I'm sorry. I don't know where the hell I saved it. I wish I did, man. Like, dude, it is such a good question. Where is it? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to find it at a later point. Maybe I'll save it for the next time if I can find it. But what I am gonna do instead then is I'm gonna go to TikTok real quick, which yes, I do have, but I'm gonna go to their account real quick, and I'm gonna go find a random question on one of their TikToks. That is what I'm going to go do. I'm gonna go find a random question here, and then I'm just gonna answer it. So here, let's do this. We're gonna go with this random one here. So also, sorry, let me bring the mic a little closer. My bad. I'm sorry. I felt like the mic, because I'm looking at my phone, was a little too like high. Because again, I had to like look down and move my whole body because my mic's a little sensitive. So yeah, but here, ooh, Okay, yeah, I'm looking at it now. This is a question. Ooh. 'Cause again, I want to like do this little card game. Like I'd love to do this, but ooh. If you, oh, actually here, let me say, so this is the question. If you could compliment yourself, what would you say? Ooh, that is a tough one. Honestly, if I had to compliment myself, like if I was a stranger to me, you know, or like a viewer to me, and I had to give myself a compliment, I think I would compliment, like, I think I would give myself the compliment of having tenacity and not quitting. Like, I guess that's like the best way I can put it. And I know it sounds weird, but it's basically, you know, like, look, I know myself, and that's what I'd compliment myself on, is my tenacity to just push through things. No matter how tough it is, no matter how hard it gets, you know, to not quit, to not get angry, to not like, you know, just give up. Because I'm someone who, even if I got like a problem, like if I'm stuck on something, like, yeah, I might get a little annoyed or frustrated in the moment, but then I'll take a moment to breathe and come back to it. Like, I'm gonna come back to it. Like, I don't give up on it. I don't quit. Like with my editing, right? Like it's tedious repetitiveness of scrubbing down footage, audio, you know, everything, right? And then going through, listening to the video over and over, make sure I'm hearing and getting subtitles correctly, you know, and then adding editing layers on that, right? To do that day in, day out, over and over. Like that's my tenacity there. And I think that is what I would compliment myself. I would tell myself that I'm proud that I have such tenacity and that I just don't quit. No matter how much it looks like I want to be done, how much I want to give up, I don't. I think that is probably the compliment I would give myself. And again, I'll just say it one more time, just in case y'all were hearing my answer and listening. So again, if you want to answer this for yourself, if you could compliment yourself, what would you say? So again, that is the question for you. And I think that is what I'll leave you. I'll leave you with the question. I know a lot was said tonight, you know, as it is now 12:17 a.m. It's been 45 minutes. Damn. I've been yapping for a minute. And this is what I mean. I can yap for a long time and not shut up. But the best way to, I guess, wrap this all up is, again, you know, I'm going to try and get people next time for this. You know, I want to bring some people in. I also do have some environments here in Wardo that I can switch between. You know, I know we are in October, so I will look for like a more Halloweenish map. Like map, area, environment. I don't know, however you want to call it. I do want to find that and then see if I can bring some people in. I don't know who I'm going to get for the first one. I might try to get Akko and Mel for the first one, I'll be honest, just because, you know, they're what started this back then with me. They are both what started this back then with me, I should say. My bad. So yeah, I might try to get them first, but again, I'm not entirely sure who I'm going to get. We'll see how it all plays out. The next episode also might be a solo one. Who knows? But yeah, again, hopefully, you know, you all enjoyed what you heard here tonight, you know. I know I did. This was good for me. You know, just to say stuff, you know, talk. Just being me. That's what I love. I just want to be myself. And I feel like here I can do that. So again, I hope you all enjoyed this first episode, even though there's a scuff. There's going to be a lot of scuff, you know. I'm gonna have to go back through here and remember to credit people. I'm probably gonna need to write that down like a notepad. Or just when I go back through editing. Because yeah, I'm gonna need to. I mean, I know everyone, but yeah, I'm going to sit back through and listen for this. Again, there's not going to be many edits. I might make a few like little cuts here and there just if I was silent in certain parts, you know? But other than that, I mean, there's not going to be crazy edits like my other videos. Again, this is meant to be more laid back podcast style. So for now, this is going to be on YouTube. When I get this stuff up on Spotify, I will let you all know. But for right now, y'all got on YouTube here. So I hope you all enjoyed tonight. So yeah, next time, who knows what's going to happen? I will see you all there. Hopefully you all are caught up with me now. And leave stuff in the comments. I want to catch up with you guys. Go ahead and leave it in the comments because, yeah, I want to know what you all have been going through. I want to catch up with you all. So anyways, enough of me yapping before I accidentally snap out of the outro, you know, and go back to talking again because I will do that definitely. That is just me. But yeah, anyways, you all have a great rest of your day or night, whatever time of day it is for you all. I appreciate you all for being here with me. Much love. And I will be catching you all in the next one.